So it's been a little bit of slow morning for me. But one thing is, you can't stop me. You can't stop me. Anyways, hope you guys are doing amazing. I want to go and first of all say happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are doing amazing. What are we going to talk about today is um, I'm trying to identify and I've been wanting to kind of bring to you guys what is it that what are the what does next level global what is the problem that we solve for businesses, for small businesses? What is that problem that we solve with our next level global affiliate program and services, right? So as you guys know, remember I showed you guys the different services that we provide, anything to do with digital marketing, like social media management tool, landing page tool, AI copywriting tool for your emails, text messaging, virtual phone number. We even have an IVR launched now, meaning people can press one for services, two for this, three for the directory. We can actually do that now. All AI stuff. So I'm excited about that. But with that said, okay, Javi, I get it. We provide all the services. So what problem are we solving for small businesses? And I call it the F5 framework. F5 framework. So the F5 framework has five different areas, right? It's gonna be a hard day for me. It's gonna be a hard day for me, but I'm gonna push through. So it's going to be more leads, one, more conversions, two, more transactions, three, higher prices, four, and more profits, five. F5 framework. So these are the F5 framework are the tools. It is the problem that we're solving for the small business owner, the entrepreneur. Why? Because in the industry today, the people that are struggling with the most is people in business that are trying to do everything themselves. Let's be honest. You can't go and actually do let's just say you're going to do a webinar today. You can't do a webinar. You can't send people a list that you have. Let's just say you have a list of 1,000 people. You can't send one by one text messages to each individual person. You can't send emails and text messages and call them and leave them, or call them all and leave them a voice message one at a time, because the time is the one thing we'll never get back. Number two, most entrepreneurs barely have time. Welcome to entrepreneurship, because most of us say, I want to become an entrepreneur because I want freedom. It's not always that way. It's not always the freedom that you get. So, as a certified marketing and sales advisor, I want to show you guys what it is that the five different parts that any small business owner should have today to take the business to the next level. If you implement these five areas, and with next level global offers the services that it offers, it actually gives you the ability to do all these different things. Got it? So um, let's get started. I'm going to start showing my presentation here, which is the five-step formula: more leads, more conversion, more transaction, more profits masterclass, right? And I forgot more transactions. So there, I'm missing one. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. See that? And there's one more that I'm missing, which is the more transactions, more higher prices, higher prices. So we'll work on that one. So what are we going to try to do today, right? So today's agenda is, if you're like 99% of business owners, I'm speaking to you. You may often feel yourself lost, overwhelmed as you try to navigate through all the various options available these days. Example, you have website, social media, SEO, email marketing, Facebook, pay-per-click, and so on and so on and so on. Let me do you a favor right now and completely remove that overwhelm from your life today. Have you heard of the 80-20 rule? Okay. So the 80-20 rule, it actually, what it shows you is the following. What are the areas, right, So how to get the ultimate competitive advantage. These are the five, the 80-20. These are the 20% that you should be doing to generate 80% of the income, which is more leads, more conversions, more transactions, higher profits, and more higher prices and more profits. That's the F5 framework. Okay. Most people, however, they start, well, let's just start talk about more leads, right? But most people, if you actually see more conversions here, you have the more transactions. And I'm going to go through each one of these really fast, but I'm going to create a masterclass that I'm going to invite all of you guys over to. So you'll understand exactly because if you understand perfectly what are the five F5 framework and how do you implement it to take a business to a next level, you will now be able to provide these services to the customers, to the clients, because now you know exactly what they need. What is it they need? They need exactly these. They need, let's just start over right here, more leads. Of course, everybody wants more leads, right? What is more conversions? More conversions. I'm gonna talk about it really fast because of lack of time. But more conversions is really how do I convert? Like let's just say, for example, if I have 1,000 leads, right? If I have 1,000 leads, and how do you get those leads to convert, to convert more? In other words, how do you nurture them? How do you follow up with them? Guess what? Next Level Global, that's why it comes around, and it serves that purpose to give them the follow-up processes and systems and email and text messages and voice message and CRM and everything that a small business often needs to create more conversions with those transactions. Let's be honest, when we actually are doing a relationship, you convert people into friendships, into girlfriends, into husbands, into wives by nurturing them, by dating them, right? And this is what a lot of people in business are missing. The more transactions, what does that transactions have to do with more conversions? If you have more conversions, right? For example, let's just say that 100 people, and I'm going to show you guys in just a second how we do that. Okay. The F5 from work is going more and more transactions. More transaction meaning, what do you mean by more transactions? More transactions meaning, hey, would you like apple pie with that shake? Would you like apple pie with that burger? Right? McDonald's is really good at that, by the way, guys. You never go into McDonald's and just eat a cheeseburger. Would you like fries with that shake? Right? Would you like fries and would you like the Happy Meal? Would you like to a large Happy Meal, right? Versus a medium. And so think about that because I think that will resonate with you a lot, especially if you're eating McDonald's. Okay, higher prices. Okay, when you do that, then now you're able to increase the pricing because now you're bundling the things that you need together. Like for example, what is the use if I just give you an email marketing system by itself if you don't have text messaging, if you don't have a CRM? What is the use if you buy leads and then you got buying the leads but you don't have any conversions because you don't have a follow-up system? And then now you can do more transactions because you don't have the follow-up system anyway. And then at the end of the day, you can generate higher prices for your bundling things together because you don't have the leads or the conversions or the transactions. I'm going really fast, but I'm going to show you guys how we do this. Okay. And then number 5, the more profits. When you do these 4, you'll be able to generate more profits. And in that case, now you're able to hire a virtual assistant. You're able to do uh, a lot more in things in your business. Okay, so let me close this one out here. All right, let's go to the next one. Next slide is actually most people. Here's a kind of an ideas of what you need to do. We'll cover this very deep into the masterclass that we're going to be having very soon. But most people start here in the digital marketing space, social media. They go search engine optimization, content, data, science, analytics, websites, emails, affiliate marketing, blogging, reputation management, e-commerce, copywriting, behavioral, local, mobile, all these different things that are out there that can become very overwhelming to be able to reach leads. But I'm going to make it simpler for you. Okay. So most companies always start in more leads, and then they start with the referral system, joint venture, public relationships, direct mail, advertising, digital marketing, and other ones. Okay. Now today has changed a little bit. Today, a lot of more people are going after the digital marketing, but guess what? Even then, there's only like 27% of businesses are using digital marketing. Crazy, right? Crazy because people don't see this. And I'm like, when we understand this part, is a lot of us don't understand the more leads, more conversion, more transactions, higher prices, and more profits. But when you do that, the game will change, and I'll explain to you why I say that. Okay. Seeing this business owner get overwhelmed on a scale to 10, how overwhelmed do you feel, business owners in your industry, after seeing these business demands? The great news is 80% of the revenue growth comes from just five target areas, the ones I just showed you. Okay. Immediately, it's called a compound effect. Compound growth can actually be broken into five areas. The 80-20 rule, right? When you make small increments, increasing five key areas in revenue and profit growth is transformational. It is uh, it's not done by spending more money on ads and marketing, but by focusing on the most powerful strategies to generate revenue and growth. Most of us says we always go after new leads, new leads, new leads. I get it, but what if you can have as many leads as you want? But I get people that actually ask me for a list of 1,000 leads, and I send them over to them. And guess what, guys? Still until today, they're not converting any, so they can't do more transactions, they can't do higher pricing, or even generate more profits that they're looking for in their business. Okay, so these are some of the things to think about. Okay, 80% of your revenue comes from 20% of what you're doing every day in your business. This crucial 20% is into the sure five areas, right, that we talked about, the F5 framework. More leads, more conversions, more transactions, higher prices, and more profits. Let me show you this calculator. Let me see if I can move myself from here. Oops, maybe not. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Look at that. Let me numbers, guys. I'm just showing you just numbers because I want you to understand is like people think it's magic to get to a level where we want to increase our revenue by $100,000. You want to increase the revenue by a thousand, $10,000, $100,000. All you got to do is increase this five different areas: more leads, more conversion, more transactions, higher prices, and more profits. And this is all calculated, guys. So it's not something I'm making up. You can actually do the numbers yourself. Okay. Why do I bring that up? Because Next Level Global actually helps the small business owners with this same problem. This solves the problem. How, Javi? How is that done? Well, guess what? Why do you think people don't generate enough leads? We're going to be talking about this on the masterclass. They don't generate enough leads because they don't know where to generate leads from. We're going to be talking about the areas where you can generate leads from. Number two, how do you get more conversions? If you're not doing the right follow-up, and if you don't have a systems in place, maybe a CRM to tell you who you need to follow up with today, that's exactly why you're not where you need to be. Number two. Number three, more transactions. How do you know who your clients were last week ago, a year ago, and so forth? How are you trying to do more transactions with them if you don't even have them in a pipeline that you know that they're clients and there's and what they bought in the past, and what can actually complement, what other service or products can complement what they currently have, right? Higher prices. Now that you bundle these things together, you can actually do and create offer stacks inside 10x automation to do a product list. Yes, we actually integrated with e-commerce today too, by the way. Now we do e-commerce. We do WordPress integration. We have so many tools coming to you, especially with the AI stuff that's going around. That's really where the superpower, that's where the Next Level Global superpower is going to be in the AI space, guys. Social media posting, all that call to actions with the landing page, and you capture the chatbot widget, all this stuff to create more leads and increase each one of your areas by 10%. And you can prove it. I can prove it to you, and you can prove it to me that that doesn't work. How is that? So stay tuned. I will be posting a link for the F5 framework masterclass to teach you how to do more leads, more transactions, more profits in your business. Okay. And that's very simple. One of the things that we're going to show is the following, which is not something that we usually do, but here's the secret. The key to successful marketing is you must be able to enter the conversation taking place in the head of the prospect, not yours. Most of us think and overthink this about what can I say? What can I say? What can I say? What's the struggle? What's the power? What are you asking? Why are we always asking questions about who you are and what you do and look how amazing I am? They don't care about that, guys. What they care about is like, how in the heck can you help me? That's what I want to know. How can you help me? Okay. And then the last one I'm going to show you is the successful marketing comes when you enter the conversation in the buyer's mind, not your mind, but their mind. Conversation that's taking place in the prospect mind, and they revolve around two major issues: the problem that they have and they don't want, and the solution that Next Level Global has and they don't have. These are the solutions that we're talking about. We're talking about giving them access to the CRM, to the automation, to the email marketing, to the SMS marketing, to the social media management, to unlimited funnels and landing pages and campaigns. And most importantly, guys, training, 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 and training, and more training. If you're not training, I promise you that no matter what business you have, I can tell you your revenue, because numbers don't lie. Where are you at in your business? Maybe it's time for you to actually jump on board and join us in this 2024 launch of Next Level Global. I hope you join us. And with that said, I hope it helps you. And most importantly, just remember that I will be sending a link to the masterclass. It's actually the 10X, it's called, I'm sorry, the F5 Framework Masterclass. I'm thinking about the 10X because I'm actually doing a business bootcamp online in on the 15th, I think 15th, 16th. So let me see if I can get you guys some tickets for that as well, just for being part of the uh, next level global community. Deal? All right, guys, have an amazing day. I got to get ready for my next coaching call in 30 minutes. Love you guys. Have an amazing rest of the day. And God